As you mentioned, we had the real GDP numbers for the second quarter earlier this week, and the numbers show that 27.8% decline in annualized terms. It's a very big drop in GDP. Now, the consensus of the economists is that it's going to bounce back in the third quarter. It will record a positive growth by around 13%. That's the consensus of the economist. I'm a little bit more pessimistic because I think how we're going to bounce back depend on the reactions of the people and the government to the recent surge in the confirmed infected cases. In autumn this month, the tourism was not that spectacular. I think it was very weak compared to the past years. Even though we had a go-to travel campaign introduced by the government. And also, as I said, autumn is a very popular month for traveling. But there was very limited tourism taking place in August. I think it shows that the people has become very cautious, and it will slow down the recovery in private consumption in particular, which is the largest component of the real GDP.
Yeah, no, that indeed is the case. Jun, what's very perplexing is how, while the Chinese economy is coming back, we are not looking at those numbers shoring up the trade data for Japan. Remember, China is one of its key export markets. And so how do you reconcile that gap in performance?
Well, I have a different view because if you look at year-on-year numbers, it is a big fall, even the exports to China. But if you look at the seasonally adjusted month-to-month figures, it's positive. And I think it depends quite a lot on our exports to China, which has showed a positive growth even on a year-on-year basis. And also, the exports of cars has increased quite considerably. The car exports is very important for Japan. It has a big share in the total value added, and also it has a big influence on other industries. So I think there is improvement within the trade data, but you shouldn't be misguided by just looking at the year-on-year basis.